My name is Philip Henderson. For as long as I could remember, I've been fascinated with the spirit world. The only true reality of life is death. Death comes to all. Astral dwellers, elemental ones, extraterrestrials, multi-dimensional travellers. All this I've summed up to mean the XRealm. Come with me into the XRealm projects, where I'll show you real people and how they interact with the XRealm. XRealm is in Bathurst. Tonight we're doing the section where we'll bring in a medium, an empath, to just scan the area and tell us any hidden history that they might be able to pick up in the form of spirit. And I look forward to what they bring for the insight section.
Edmund, if you are present in any form, can you move the pendulum? The pendulum is what hangs in front of me. Can you move the pendulum? Edmund Webb, if that is you moving the pendulum, can you stop it? Edmund, we are here to discover more about your life as you lived it. I'm curious, in 1863, did you have a visit from Ben Hall? If so, could you move the pendulum? Pretty emphatic there, Chris. Could you stop the pendulum if the answer is yes? If you weren't pleased with Ben Hall's visit, move the pendulum. Edmund, did Edmund Tom conduct this business as you would have? Move the pendulum if you think so. I thank you for your respect and your communication. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to actually converse again. Until then, rest in peace. Thank you.
This area here feels very traumatic. It's like whether someone fell, injured themselves fatally, I don't know, but it's very, the pendulum went crazy just here when I mentally asked it something and it went here. Very female energy, female, young energy.
Kerry, what was your first impression walking in here? Did you pick up anything?
I felt I was being watched, definitely, from up there, so I'll be interested to see how that progresses.
Mm-hmm. What are you feeling, PJ, when you walked in?
Well, there's heaps of them up there.
What's them?
Young kids, they're dressed up. Also here, but they're lined up here watching down here and laughing. There's a real sadness and trauma down those stairs.
All right, so let's go upstairs, ladies, and see what you pick up there.
You might observe the pendulum, it's going a bit crazy in here. So,
Did you ask a yes or no question, Paula? Or?
I just said, are there spirits in the room?
Okay.
Is the spirit a female?
So something's happened here that's
Yes.
really made
Are
someone's
there
heart race.
more than once? Is there more than one spirit in here?
Whether it's they run up the stairs and had, because my heart's racing now, I'm pulling in breath. I've just run.
Are you over 10 years old? Over 15? Over 20?
They were saying, oh, this house is so...
Over 25? 30? Are you over 26? Over 27? So you're 26?
No, just the energy.
Are you trapped?
It wasn't always like this.
You're trapped in here, in this dimension, in this
It's
room?
only been like it, maybe 100 years. No.
Did someone harm you? Oh wow, that's going crazy.
Big response.
You were harmed at the hands of another person? Would you like help to be moved on? Oh, I just got the most horrible, breathless feeling. Wow, it's really
It's very oppressive, isn't it?
very heavy in the chest and the throat, grasping for air.
Okay, so does it feel like someone's holding you around the neck or a drowning?
No, it's more like
Shock?
just can't get a breath.
Okay. TB, asthma?
No, it's more like it's a physical, like it's brought upon that person, like it's something it's fear, can't breathe because of fear.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that room is very oppressive.
Yeah, very unpleasant.
No, you don't. No, I don't feel like it.
I'm feeling unstable just here.
Jeez.
Okay, we've got some items here that we're going to be using them later to connect with the spirit here.
The basket's had a baby in it before.
Okay. Wow. I think I just saw something move down there, but no, that's all right. I can't get it on film, so I thought I saw something move down there. I thought you were down there.
What, down there?
Yeah. That's all right.
I saw something run into the door before when we were all down on that other level. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh, my whole body's just feeling like it's vibrating.
There's definitely been an accident, and I feel like someone may have fallen from here.
It was almost like they were leaning up against it. I don't want to say it gave way,
Yeah.
but they just went
Too
over
too
and
far
like
over.
stepped back and went over,
Possibly.
landed on their head or
Yeah.
something.
But I still see all these really young, pretty girls, and they're wearing white dresses, and it's like at the group, and there's probably 17, 18 young girls, and there was a lovely occasion, and they were happy, and then all of a sudden there was this tragedy, and it ruined the occasion, of course, as it would. And yeah, just one young girl met her demise somehow.
Oh, okay. All right, let's wander into that room.
Again, this time I'm getting an older lady energy.
Yeah.
It's like she had something to do with overseeing the building, or
Like a caretaker.
possibly, or the matron. I get the word matron. Well, when I say matron, I don't necessarily mean a medical matron. I mean, you know how they used to say the matrons were the elderly ladies?
Yes.
Like the moms.
Yes. And has this got anything to do with the ribbon game?
Well, what made you say that?
I don't know.
Yeah, what made you say that? It just came out.
It just comes out. I have to trust that I just open my mouth and things come out.
That's
You
really
don't,
interesting.
you don't really question those things. I don't know, I'm just sort of picking up maybe this particular space they might have hidden here before they were caught, or they had a connection to the person
Yeah.
who lived in this
It's funny, the pendulum, I just asked a few very basic questions, and I just said, could there be some sort of a criminal connection to someone around? And it said, yeah. Well, that could mean a lot of things.
I can feel there's been a lot of heavy discussion around this fireplace.
Yeah.
Like I can feel big stuff's been discussed in here, like full-on stuff. Well, actually, the jail used to be over there.
Yeah.
Some sort of.
I was going to say, there was people gathered at this window watching a spectacle, but I didn't know what was a spectacle. I feel that, this sounds really wanky, but I'm going to say it. The room that I felt oppressed by, I think it was up those stairs, wasn't it?
No, and to the left.
Oh yeah, I'm totally disoriented. The female in there, I feel, was watching someone over here going through, well, you said a healing, I didn't know that, but I just felt really sad energy from a female spirit, that she was just distraught. And I feel like there were people gathered here looking at it, but I don't know what they were looking at, but it's like I'm upset in a bit, that's all. That's what I got. Just tragic feeling, sadness. 49-year-old male. So the pendulum set?
Some sort of a loading bay, loading dock. Yep, loading stuff in and out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe wheat or some sort of a grain.
Yeah, I was going to say hay or something like that.
Yeah.
I sort of noticed stage doors down there, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, he hung himself in here.
Okay.
It was a suicide. Yeah, I feel like great sadness. Is you picking up that? Great sadness.
A
Like
lot of work going on in here.
life's hopeless, it's over. Pendulum stopped on the letter G. So his name started with G, I think. Is it rope up there?
Yeah, I spotted that.
Oh wow,
This one says it's George. George was very popular on that.
and he was about 49.
Sir, if you're a restless soul, do you want to be helped to move on?
Pendulum's pretty strong, saying yes. He was a good Christian guy.
All right, mate. Well, that makes us wonder why you're still here, why you're trapped. But these things happen, and we might be able to help you, mate. But not at the moment.
George worked here, didn't he?
Really?
Do you want to ask him?
Okay, George, will you remember the staff? Yes. Were you related to the owners at all? No. That's a pretty strong no.
Yeah.
So you were employed? Yes. Did you hold a position of seniority here? Yes. Were you the manager here? Oh. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so George had some sort of responsibility, or he had duties here that were quite responsible. I just got this feeling he might have lost his wife, and he got very depressed. So George
Apparently he's got a pet possum.
There's a pig possum.
Likes the
yeah,
possum.
yeah. I wondered what all that was, and I thought it was rats. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's a young woman in here. Okay, were you over 10? Yes. Over 15? Yes. Over 20? No. Were you 16? Yes. So there's a 16-year-old girl.
It's just as bad out here.
Are you stuck here? Now look at that pendulum. Oh my god, it's going crazy. I'll just stop it for a second. Would you like help to be moved on? Okay. Did you die of illness? No, I wish you didn't. Were you harmed? Yes. Did you know the person that harmed you? Oh, wow.
That's a no.
That's a no. Wow. Okay. So there was a murder, we think, possibly, of a young girl. Although I'm thinking, I wonder if her spirit is stuck in here, but she's the young lass that fell off the edge of the balcony or the viewing thing.
Could be very likely.
Really pushed. What does that say? Yes. Was the person who pushed you in body? Yeah, so it wasn't spirit. Okay. She was actually nudged
Out there.
But why would she be?
She could be in the resonance as well. I guess she was floating around wherever she was.
This is 3 degrees colder than
Yeah,
this there.
that'd make sense.
We do have an open area here, but yeah, it's quite.
I'm not feeling that terrible that I felt when I first came in here.
Do you think it's different from before?
Different spirit.
Yeah. I think there's many.
Are you the same young girl that made me feel ill before? No.
No. I reckon there's a lot floating around here, so they could be moving around.
Are there other spirits with you? Oh wow, that was pretty strong.
Remember that was gone off? Something energetic when he done it.
Someone just touched me on the back of the neck.
Yeah, there's something.
No, seriously, something just touched me on the back of the neck.
Okay.
No, there was like this.
Alright.
No, dead set.
Alright, I believe you.
It went like that. I'm just here.
Mark. You want to see if you got a mark?
I don't know.
Is it hot?
No, it's just cold, really icy, but it was like some finger went.
Hold that. Hold that. Well, come me, I'll rub you back.
It was just, yeah.
Just stand around. Stand your knees a little bit.
Oh god, that was horrible.
Alright.
Okay. Just there.
If you want to touch someone, touch me.
Okay. That was creepy. No, seriously.
Yeah,
It
alright.
was like, can I do it to you?
Yeah.
It was like,
Wow, okay,
Twice.
that's quite deep.
I'm just going to ask if that was George that touched me.
Yes, yeah, good for you.
George, are you following us? Yep. Did you just touch me? Yeah. Well, I really appreciate it if you didn't do that again, George. So, you got to behave yourself, George. No more touching inappropriately. And don't scare people. Mind your manners. We will help you.
The best thing.
So now you'll be straight around here. This is
Point 1. Alright, something here.
There's a safe. Oh, hang on a minute. This was a prison. That was a cell. Oh my God.
There
Someone-
you go.
Wow.
Something.
So what we got too is convicts being transported. That's where our... Yep, convicts are being transported. And that's where because Bathurst has always been a convict place. And this is where we are. That's what the chaining is. That's what the oppression is.
Yeah.
Everything. There you go. That's what it is. Yep.
The Remmel's, something's here right now with us. I've got tinglies.
Yeah, I know you're here. No, you can't attach to me. Fuck off.
You're not coming home with us?
No. I feel he's separate.
No, George is back there now. He's not here.
They're very upset with being put in there because, fuck, who'd want to go in there? Look at it. You go in there and feel how it feels. It's horrible. I don't want to go in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
Now, originally, you're thinking that's a cool room.
They're telling me all sorts of stuff.
All right.
Is it the Indigenous?
Oh, anyone who was coming through. But they're saying there's ghosts in there and that's why they don't want to go in there. So there's ghosts in there from before.
On 4 Milligores.
Okay, there were rumours of tunnels. I wonder if there was a tunnel from the jail to here. They didn't want the public to know who they were transporting when, in case the bushrangers tried to rescue one of their
There were strangers in there
Well,
too.
And the original jail.
You've got agreements.
Yeah,
That's the highest it's gone.
yeah.
Do you agree with
There
this?
was the
There was strangers ghosts in there. And
Yeah.
that's why the other
He's not happy, he
inmates.
said. He said, I said, are you happy? And he went,
That's
right,
Yeah.
right.
And the rumours of the tunnel under here is so strong, and people
It's there.
swear by it. They
It's
swear.
there.
They've just been.
I
look
guarantee
at
it's
that.
there.
Yeah.
It's there, isn't
So-
it? There's a lot of fear in here. There's a lot of anger. A lot of regret.
Battery's being drained.
There's a lot of upset because, oh shit, I've just been caught. Regret for doing what they did. Anger for getting caught. Deals are done. Money talks. Bullshit walks. Get what you need out and you can get out of here. Just don't go in that room.
So they're still here. Did they die here? Like, why is their spirit stuck in such a young place?
Because it was such a highly emotional place. And they can't get away from that emotion. Because the emotion, you can imagine the most traumatic thing that would happen to you and your emotion, and they've crossed over, but that emotion's dragged them back. Is that right? So now that we know and we've released this for you, you can just go now. Don't go necessarily to the light, go past the light. I'm not so much afraid now of that room.
Because you've acknowledged what they went through.
So us just coming and saying that sort of thing, picking up on it, somehow release them. It's released a certain energy that's kept the ones bound, that believe they're bound. Because it's just a belief. Some got in there and once they closed the door they thought they'd never get out. And they could feel spirit in there. How do you guys feel?
I feel better.
You feel better?
Yeah, I
So
feel
do I.
light.
Go on.
We have two more,
Okay.
and it's there. All right, just a little room here, ladies.
Is smoke? Oh, they call somebody out there smoke.
Oh, Johnny.
Silent death.
That's a window there. It's all boarded up. Obviously, you see that.
Was it like a fight situation?
Okay, so there's the outlet right there.
Look at the pendulum, look at it.
Oh my God.
There was fights and arguments.
Yeah,
in here.
someone was murdered by another, like, person that was That's very sad.
There's a lot of anxiety in here.
Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Okay, could this area, spirits, could it have been used for like sexual trade? Were the women willing? So did the women gain from this? No, so I'd say they were forced. Pendulum, was there subversive evidence going on here? Yes. Underhand.
There's a lot of sneaky stuff. Yeah. What was before is not now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the truth is coming out.
So yeah, we just finished the walk around with the ladies who've come. And Jono, did you feel anything while we were doing that?
When I was in that little box, something scratched my neck twice. And then after the circle, when I went in that other room, I felt sick, like I wanted to vomit it. It got that bad, I just had to get out there. So I literally took off and ran to get some fresh air. And then when I was upstairs, I felt like I was being choked.
I was wondering where you went. So where do you think you got the scratch? Where did you feel the scratch, John? Hang on, don't do it. That is the same place, yeah. All right, so this rash was here before, yeah, John?
Yeah, I've had that reddish rash around my neck for ages. When I was coughing up there, it felt like I was being choked. Like I had something wrapped around my neck.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like coming around like this.
How about this? Sometimes spirits see John might remind them of someone.
We asking spirit if John reminds them of someone, are we? What are we asking?
To start off with, I think, yeah. Because that's quite aggressive. I just don't want to leave John with...
What's your dominant hand? Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, so when you go to chuck a ball, you would use your right hand.
Yes.
So pop this one out because that's your receiving hand.
Yes.
Okay, I just like to run the pendulum. Spirit of the pendulum, show us a yes answer for John tonight. Show us a no. Okay. Settle. Spirits, does John remind you of someone in your life? Is John's energy somewhat familiar? Same here. So, we need you to release John. Do not attach John to this place at all. And do not attach yourself to John at all. Are you in agreement? Thank you. Do you need to ask any questions, John, with the spirits?
No.
Okay, thank you. Settle. Settle. Settle.
Paula, PJ and Carrie only stick around for a few more minutes, then head off home. Myself, John, Kathy and Emma are left in the building. We go to the back office. I do the number one thing that I shouldn't do at an investigation. I turn my camera off. We're in the back office with the heater on. It's getting a bit cold. We hear footsteps above us. Quite loud, obvious footsteps. And there is a dragging behind it. This happens twice. We go upstairs, there is nothing there. Neither of us filmed it, so that was negligent on my behalf. When I went upstairs and walked past the room that was directly above us where we heard the footsteps, I had a feeling of not being welcomed. Such an energy was hitting me that I started to shake. I heard the static electricity detector going off. By the impression I was getting, when Carrie, Paula and PJ left, the activity was increasing. We go to the room that was directly above us where we heard the footsteps. There is a smell in there, a smell like sewerage. We pick up no EMF or nothing on the SLS camera. We decide to go upstairs to the winch room.
Doesn't explain. I can smell. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I smell that. Yeah, I can smell it now.
John and Emma comment on the smell. There is a static electricity detector resting on the pole that in part 1 we saw the stick figure with the SLS camera. It gets activated. Something is emitting static electricity near the detector. John goes near it and it goes away. Nothing else is picked up here, so we decide to go downstairs, the lower ground. So you go in there, Jono, and I'll set this up out here. Got a Part2, I'm going to put it in there with him and to see if any results we get. Anything intelligent. The history, we've unlocked a bit of history here tonight. Oh. My tablet's gone flat, that was fully charged. We can't do a Part2 session. Alright, well that's how that is. Bummer dude. Do you want a light in there, mate? When doing a spirit box session, it's very important to realise that it is up for interpretation. In the XRealm videos, I have a word that is shown as what I hear it as saying. I normally get a few people to give me feedback on what is said. As well, it is important to play some words backwards, because some words that we receive from the other side is not intended to be played forwards. Look at the K2. That's reading between 2.5 and 10. There's a spirit here. Can you go up to red? It's moved, it's gone. Oh, back of my head's tingling. Oh, that's a bit weird. It's gone low. Maybe it's the wall. Like you're saying, it imprinted.
Let's see if I can get out.
What is the name of the accused one? Does this man here remind you of someone? Alright, what a night. Tonight we've experienced some things that left us quite on edge with some situations of people getting touched, John being choked, just the feeling of the place. All about finding evidence of spirits and knowing more about the mysteries of the paranormal. Thanks for watching episode 11, the Eerie Emporium. Edmund Webb built this place just before the gold was found in Ophir, so just before the gold rush. His timing was impeccable. He made a lot of money. His family had 3 generations in this building. If this store was not built, a lot of people would not have travelled west, for they had to go and get supplies from somewhere to build the homes, to find the gold, to do many things that industry required. Ben Hort did do a raid in Bathurst, Apparently, he did it on a dare, but there is no history of him actually going to the Emporium. At this time, Edmund Webb was the mayor. After Ben Hall left here, a lot of changes happened in the history of how Australia dealt with bushrangers to make special constables able to be signed in when needed. That meant that citizens could be signed up to act like policemen. This is where the Act of the Outlaw came in as well. You could be issued with a warrant for your arrest through having your picture and your crime stated in a newspaper. If you did not turn yourself in, anyone in the community could shoot you dead. The Emporium was highly respected. They looked after their employees. Apparently some employees even stayed for more than 30 years. Certain events and themes that were shared in the inside section, and that what the spirit box had indicated. See, the newspapers that we were able to find on this building, there was nothing mentioned of accidents, murder or mischief. There was an accident where a worker burnt his hand. There is quite a lot of hours of CCTV to go over. I haven't looked at that yet, but if anything pops up, I'll definitely let you know. There is residual energy present in this building. There are spirits present in this building. I'm very happy to announce that I might be able to do some ghost tours in this building, and certain other locations that are in season 2 will be able to take people through there and have their own experiences. And with doing that, we might be able to put more pieces together of the jigsaw puzzle that we've opened so far. Well, thank you very much for watching XRealm.
Alright, real.